Hi there, my name's Troy and I'm going to show you how to play a game of Zen Garden Sudoku. Let's get started by clicking on the Zen Garden Sudoku icon on your iPhone or iPod Touch. The first thing you'll notice when the game starts is that a menu drops from the top of the screen. Here you're going to see three piles of rocks, a small one, a medium-sized one, and a big one. These correspond to the easy, medium, and hard game difficulty levels. To play an easy game, just click on the small pile of rocks, let go, and the game comes up. I'm going to go ahead and just start playing the game and show you how easy it is. So for instance, if I click on this cell here, I know that a 1 goes in here. At the bottom of the screen, I now have the values 1 through 9. If I click on the 1, it goes in the cell. Let's go find another cell that needs a value. Let's say a 5 goes here. Click the cell, go to the bottom of the screen, click the 5, in goes the value. I'll just keep doing that for a few more. This cell gets a 6, this cell gets a 9, and so on. Now, we all know that the iPhone screen is pretty small, and our fingers sometimes don't hit exactly the button we wanted. So we built in a feature to make that easier. For instance, this cell needs an 8. If I go down here and click on this 8, oops, I missed, and I hit the 7. Notice what happens if I hold my finger over the value. In the middle of the screen, I can see what value is going to go into that cell. So right now I'm on top of the 7. If I move my finger over to the right, I hit the 8 and let go. This is a nice feature that helps picking values much more accurate. Again, pretty simple. Select a cell, put in a value. Select another cell, put in a value. It's that easy. Now, we've got some nice features to make playing even easier. For instance, the first one is what I call value highlighting. Let's say I want to see all the ones on the board highlighted. All I have to do is click a 1, and notice that all the other values highlight. I could do that for the 3s, for the 9s, for the 7s, any other value. This feature helps you really quickly scan through the board and figure out possible cells that need a new value. For instance, in this case, the 9s. I'm taking a look around and don't see anything. Maybe we try the 2s. Nothing here, but you get the idea. The highlighting of the different cells makes it much, much easier for you to find a value. Okay, for instance, I just found a quick 7. Very nice feature. Another feature we have is show errors. So for instance, if I click on the cell and I put an invalid value in there, a 7, there's now two 7s in that 3 by 3, and that 7 turned red because we know it's bad. How do you get rid of that 7? Just click it again. It goes away. Make an error somewhere else, same thing. Put a 4 in, doesn't need to be there. Click the 4, it goes away. And that's the basics, and that gets you playing. Now, what about some more advanced features? Many of you use pencil marks when you're playing on paper. We have the same thing here in Zen Garden Sudoku. Let's select a cell here, say in the middle, and go into pencil mark mode. If you look at the bottom right of the screen, you'll see the 3 by 3 pencil mark grid. If I click that with my finger and let go, I get a different colored picker. Let's go ahead and put in some possible values here. I'm pretty sure that I can have maybe a 2, maybe a 4, maybe a 5, a bunch of different values. Probably not an 8, maybe not even a 2. If I want to put in multiple values, I just keep clicking them. 7 goes there, 9 goes there. If I want to turn off a value, select the same value again. Turn the 7 off, turn the 9 off. That's it. We keep you in pencil mark mode as you move around the board now. Let's say I go over here and I want to put in a 3 and a 6. Go here, 2 and a 5. Easy as that. If you want to put a value into that cell now rather than and replace the pencil mark, all you need to do is click in the bottom right corner. There's a small rake there now. If you click that, it takes you back to value mode. Now I can put in a value. Let's put in a 2. It's obviously wrong, so I'm going to click the 2 again, and it goes away. Another nice feature that we have is what we call the automatic pencil marks. Rather than you having to fill in the pencil marks yourself, which can be laborious and tedious, we can do it for you. At the top of your screen, if you click the scroll, the main menu comes down. In the upper left corner, you'll see a half-empty glass with the pencil mark grid on it. Click that glass, and we'll fill in all the pencil marks for you automatically. This can make play much faster and much easier. For instance, we now see a 4 goes there, a 9 here, and so on, and so on. It's up to you if you want to leave these on, but it will make play much easier. You can turn it off at any point, or we'll remove the pencil marks and leave you with the board as it is. Let's say you get stuck somewhere, and you're trying to figure out the value of a cell, but having a hard time and want a hint. Select the cell, go back to your main menu, and click the light bulb. There we go, we get a 4. Whenever you hit the light bulb, we will fill in the cell that's selected with the correct value for that cell. Let's try it one more time. Here we get a 3. If you don't have a cell selected, and you hit the hint button, what we'll do is we'll find the next easiest cell to be solved and put that value in there. In this case, we just got a 6. Let's try one more. It's as easy as that. One more feature we put in is to turn off showing errors. So for instance, by default, show errors is on. Notice the red 8 that just went in. If I pull down the main menu, in the upper right corner, there's a red checkbox. If I click it, the red 8 goes away. This will make gameplay harder. It's up to you if you want to turn this off. I'll turn it back on now. Notice the 8 is red again. I want to get rid of it. Click on an 8 in the picker, and now it's gone. One last feature is reset the board. It's in the main menu. In the bottom right, it has a small rake going over the board. If I click it, notice that the menu actually asks me to confirm it by putting it up there again, moving up to the center, and putting a red slashed circle at the bottom. If I click it one more time, the entire board clears, and I start over. We make you confirm it just so that we don't delete any board that you were currently playing. Same goes for when you're starting a new game. For instance, let's go up to the main menu, pull it down, and start a new easy game. Notice it asks me to confirm by sliding up the small pile of rocks to the middle of the board. If I click the red slash, it doesn't start a new game. Try it again, click the pile of rocks, we start a new game. And that's it. That's Zen Garden Sudoku. We hope you enjoy it.